I'm so happy that I have a collaboration with you two.
We're so
that's what
fun.
you said on Twitter. Now we're getting the real story.
Yeah. Oh, you're so fake, Iben.
Yes, #fake. Hi everyone, welcome to this extra early and extra special episode of Saint Reginald Zoo. It's the end of the year, it's not the end of the project yet, and I'm here with Goron and Wyatt. Hello!
Hello!
Well, it's not actually the end of the year. We're releasing this video a day earlier just for all of you, so that you can watch this.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah.
I was going to say that you can watch it whilst you're supposed to be with family, because family, #family.
Just hide in the bathroom.
So yeah, I've been hyping up this build for a while, and I'll be completely honest. I am happy with half of it,
Okay.
and the other half of it, I'm mostly happy with the exterior, and I'm entirely not happy with the interior. And
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah. I'll show you when we get to the interior, because I didn't finish it because I was like, yep, nope, don't like this. I was going to scrap it completely, but then I was like, no, let's just show the people that sometimes we make stuff that we don't like as well.
And it's not just me, yay!
Yeah, so just go on. So Goron made this cool building, and this entire lawn is in a perfect circle. So it only made sense that there's a second building on the opposite side of it. And that's this.
Oh, I know what this is. Wait,
Yes.
how? Huh?
Is this
What?
what?
Huh?
Yes. So, first of all,
What pieces?
Mike, Iben, Wyatt with only one T, and
No.
Goron.
No!
Oh,
Yep.
Oh my god!
that's sick.
So yeah, I've been teasing about going to a zoo, and I went to Antwerp Zoo because it has an Egyptian-style building, and it's something that I've been wanting to make for my entire zoo career, quote unquote. But I knew that I was never going to make it for any specific zoo, and this one was the one that I thought, okay, this is going to work for this zoo. I am mostly happy with the exterior. I think it needs to be lowered down a bit, and that probably means redoing all of these because
Oh no!
they need to be smaller. But I'm already quite happy with how this looks.
No, So okay, I'm gonna interrupt you. I love this so much because knowing what the real building looks like, you didn't take the real building and put it into the game. You took the idea of the real building and made it your own, you know?
I was told by Mike that I couldn't take the real building and put it in Planet Zoo, in an American zoo. It had to be made in a way that takes less effort to maintain, because according to Mike, all the American buildings are usually made kind of blocky and stuff, so that the maintenance effort is not that high. So that's what I took away from his lessons.
Cool.
I hope he's not been lying to me. But yeah, this is the part that I'm not that happy about, and you'll see the interior, and I don't like that at all. But we'll take a look at it anyway.
So I'm led to believe this is a restaurant by the Mexcelente.
No, it's basically sponsored by Mexcelente.
Oh, I see.
One thing that I want to point out, this little keypad.
What is that even?
Yeah, so all these sliding doors in all of the ones in Antwerp have a little keypad, so that they can unlock them and lock them at night. So I thought, okay, that's maybe something we should start doing as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually. Oh, what was the last zoo I visited? It was Wildlands. Yeah, they also had a bunch of doors and backstage things. Especially also staff doors all had these little QR code scanners, so that staff members would be able to go in with their passes. So this is it. I don't like this at all.
It's
simple. It's not finished because halfway through I decided, yeah, nope, this isn't working out. This isn't what I want. So I'm
love
gonna
the
stop working
elevators
out.
that you somehow managed to.
The elevators are amazing.
We love the functionality.
So this is heavily influenced by what the Antwerp Zoo looks like. And the idea that I originally had was, okay, that this building is super old. It's the first building that changed from its old function to the newer function, aka a biome-specific house. And my idea was that this started as way back in the day. Started as a Nile crocodile exhibit, super small, of course. Now it has a Nile monitor, and I really wanted to use that concept, and it doesn't work. It doesn't look good. I hate it.
I
And
think we're running into a similar problem that you and Mike encountered with the reptile house in Tharmashadi.
yep, again, another reptile house.
Always a
hate this
reptile.
shit. It's reptile houses are hard. So I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to tackle this part of the interior. So if anyone wants to take over from me, please feel free, because it has to be changed. This is simply not okay. You can see it's even completely unfinished.
Just don't look at that.
Don't look at the part that I'm pointing at. No. As I said, this is the first building that changed from a specific building to a biome-based building, and this is in this part of the zoo.
Wait, one thing I do wonder, like, if you can look at the exhibits, are they like?
Yeah, they're made smaller.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and you use that's clever. It
I
looks
like
really
that. Oh, there it goes.
good. Yeah, you did a good job. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
Anyway.
nice. Anyway, move on. So in the middle of the 90s, this back part of the building was renovated and kind of started the entire, okay, from now on the entire zoo is going to be biome-based. And this way.
Oh, I think this is maybe inspired by a different zoo.
Yes. Throughout this entire house, there's going to be signs like this, indicating the temperature and of deserts and where we are at that point. And this is the first exhibit.
Push your head.
Oh, you did a fuck. Oh, you did it. Oh my god.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a much better use of the piano wires already.
You did. Okay, so for people who don't know, this is based on the Desert Dome at Omaha Zoo.
Yep.
Oh my god, Iben.
I am quite happy with how the caracal sits there, and it sits there so often. It's so cool. And these are clip springers, and they share their habitat with meerkats. I'm trying to find the meerkats because most of the time
They're all under the bridge.
they're under the bridge. Yeah.
Meerkats under the bridge. yeah.
Meerkats under the I was giving the
It's a good
exact
title,
same
it's a good
joke.
title.
We spent too much time with each other. So yeah, this is the first part of the desert house.
Oh, it's moving.
And I like the introduction that this gives. It's just like
Yeah.
it's I try my best to make it look like the desert house is already a bit older and it's not perfect, so you're gonna see some concrete sticking out in certain parts. Like you can see part of the backstage from here, because it's not perfect. It's not like one of the most recent things built. So I like how this works. Throughout the building, there's also a system
Ooh.
to get water to certain plants, especially this tree. And now this one is just on for the effect, of course. But I like that idea as well.
I think
It's
this
really cool.
is.
I actually have been wanting to do something with turning a sprinkler upside down.
Yeah,
You
it
beat me
is a
to it.
really cool effect.
Yeah.
That's the first time I think I've seen like the sprinkler like well implemented.
So here's the second second viewing area. And here's the part that I mentioned about, like, you can still see the concrete in certain parts. If you move too close, you can see the air conditioning unit. Like, it's all, it falls apart at the seams at certain spots, but I like that.
I hate to be that guy, but I do feel like there needs to be a bit more space between the piano wire and the...
You're right. The problem was that the caracal was starting to
not be able to move.
Yeah, not traverse the way that I wanted to, so I had to kind of play with it a bit. It's not perfect, I completely agree with that. So yeah, as in, I think it's also in the Omaha Zoo, Wyatt, tell me if I'm wrong, but they also use like a canyon to make you go from one area to the other area, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because I have a sort of replica of the Desert Dome in Orewell that Juno Beach 6 guest builder made, and he sort of nailed that effect pretty well, where there's a sort of like narrower transition between the different like continents and where the deserts are and stuff.
So yeah, I have a similar thing. We have the African desert over here, and then we have the American desert over there. So we have
a... Wait. Something cool. The guest sitting down, is that like a...
Yeah, kind of... there's a bench.
Oh, very cool.
Nice.
So yeah, I've got a similar thing. Goron, I hope you're paying attention and you're seeing the thing that I'm trying to hide. It's a burgers thing.
Yeah, I've got a good guess, but it's yes.
So the one thing that Goran and I noticed in Burger Zoo was that there's taps everywhere. So I wanted to do that as well.
Is that for like? Is that like a fire thing or?
It's an easy way to water plants
water plants, and we also think that it was also very obviously anywhere where there's a lot of like concrete or like a big square, you would also find a tap nearby, so they could like spray it down.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this is the canyon section. As you can see, the temperature here is still high, but it's not as high as in the regular section. And I just use a bunch of these exhibits, and I think they work quite well to get like this transition.
Yeah, we have nothing that has like that lovely sand texture that the desert exhibits have. I wish we did.
Unfortunately not. I was hoping that the one albino, one would show up, but he didn't.
Do we have like snakes in there or something?
Yeah, there's snakes in there. Cool. There's snakes on this plane. There's snakes here as well. See, people say they don't move, but they do.
Yeah, they have animations.
So cool.
So yeah, let's continue.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's what I thought.
Agrees.
Yes, it's the South American one, but the mod is so good that I just couldn't resist, and I had to put this one in. Yeah, and I love this exhibit. They have like multiple spots to rest in. Oh my god, what the hell? Yeah, I this is one of my favorite ones. I like the other one a lot, but this is like the one that stands out for me.
I agree. This looks really good. So do you also have like prairie dogs in here or something?
No.
I don't think that would be safe.
Yeah, peccaries are quite aggressive.
Wait, isn't that what they had at Burgers?
No.
Oh.
No, not at all.
I misremembered. Oops.
This building is quite small, so we're also slowly getting to the end. Wow, I was searching for the word and I couldn't find it. The end of this area already. So we're going to go into a small cave section, and again, the temperature here is lower. So this is because we're in a cave, and we have the last animal here, and that's the skunk.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Managed to find a good use for the skunk.
Exactly. A cool thing as well, these are layered rocks. So here is where, behind this, there's a wall.
Yeah.
And that, I'll show it in the overview later on, but it looks like it goes on, but it's actually, there's a moat in between.
I was wondering indeed how the skunk would not be able to escape there.
So yeah, and we have I placed a cave bear skull in here, Wyatt, just for you.
Nice.
Very cool.
Every section has to have a little bit of paleontology.
How's the wheel? Wait, oh, that's just a cart on its side or something, right?
Yes, exactly.
Clever.
Okay, so I'm gonna show a small part of the backstage because not everything is finished yet, and then we're going for an overview. So we've got backstage, and I'm on the roof.
Wow, even
Beautiful,
nice.
Iben. You did such a great job.
We're going for the overview right now. Because I do want to show, like, this building does not have a lot of space, but there's quite a lot cramped into it.
Yeah, you made it work.
And, like, all the way over here. And, like, this area wouldn't be themed because it's not visible, so they just slap some concrete over here. I'm thinking of what I can show.
What is finished, what is not.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what I was talking about. There's an entire backstage here.
Oh, cool.
But you wouldn't be able to tell from here. Which is an effect that I really love, and is
you did a really good job selling it.
I will now call this the Vihoha effect because it's just Vihoha Zoo is full of that.
All right, let's see that backstage.
Yeah, I need to be clever about this. I can't.
You don't have to. Okay. Apparently you do.
So this is an older backstage, so that means from all my references, older backstages are simply dirty as hell. I also need to add like tons of pipes and boxes because that's a thing as well.
Especially the pipes.
Yeah, this is the little pad you walk into. I've got my reinforced laptop, which I really love. And of course, if you ever get like circular billboards, I'm going to replace this with a billboard so it looks
like a mirror. Oh my god.
Oh wow. Thank you.
Hello.
Yay.
Planet Zoo behind the scenes.
I'm trying to unbox all the animals. What isn't that? Why is this?
Yeah, something messed up. This happens sometimes. No, the bottom was grayed out.
Okay,
You were
never
just,
mind. But yeah, this entire area does have a complete backstage. So there's a backstage here as well.
Oh, I love
that. We've got a viewing area here for the caracal, so we can also check it.
And they can check if anyone's sticking their hand through and if they need to yell at them.
Yep.
This is so clean. I'm impressed by how much like space is back here without it being like stuff poking out and stuff.
Yeah, without stuff poking out.
You can stop pointing out your flaws.
I can. I have so many of them.
You can even get to the exhibits from here. That's really cool.
Yep. So I made sure that it's also possible to get to the exhibits. And then, of course, you have the Picari over here, which you can get to as well. And those are super aggressive animals, so you want to have a window over here as well, so you can warn someone. Yeah. Again, all not finished. Like, this is also so beautiful. Wow. So yeah, really cool. This is everything that I've done for the desert building. There's one more thing that I've added, and we're going to do a little edit. Edit. So, I was never happy with how this end of the penguin house was. Also, welcome back everyone. We're in the penguin house now.
I gotta figure out when to cut that off.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I need to slightly move. Yep. All right. And now we have this. Yeah. And this is inspired again by Antwerp Zoo. And it's essentially a little game where you teach people to use stuff that you use. You say, okay, don't use this, use reusable stuff. So like, don't use plastic food containers, use these reusable containers. Don't use red Solo cups, use reusable stuff. Don't use plastic bags, use the one that you can buy in the zoo. Don't use straws, use the reusable one that you can buy here at the zoo. In Antwerp, it's also filled with stuff like, this and this and this you can buy here at the zoo, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. And the final thing over here
Yes.
is how penguins nest.
Wait, didn't we
Because
do this already?
We have the game outside, but there was no way of teaching people, okay, what are the different kinds of nests, and then make a game out of it. So I decided to first make it here so that you can see it in here, and then later on when you're on the playground, you can like, oh yeah, I saw that inside. I'm gonna try this now.
That's really cool.
Cool.
I want to make a glass box around this, but the pieces are really, really big. And it's not working out well.
I'm not like upset by how open it is. Like they could just like make like a sculpture with all of that detail. And touch it.
Yeah, and in Antwerp, it's encased in glass, but I couldn't make this as well. This is also a microscope from Antwerp. I would just make it in a way that you pull on the lever to see different kind of things to look into.
I remember this.
It's a viewfinder.
Yeah, it's a viewfinder, but it's in the zoo as well. It's called a microscope because it does enlarge things, but it's a combination of the two essentially.
Okay.
So yeah, I did a bunch of things, and that was everything that I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Throwback to the penguins. I wasn't expecting that.
We can't seem to help ourselves with this area. We always find our way back to it.
I mean, I think that's the best way to do it. Not visit the same area 5 episodes in a row, but just go back every now and then.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really curious how it all looks like up against the grasslands and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that for a minute when I'm done.
Oh, I'm in trouble, guys.
No, you're not.
I'm in danger.
I'm just thinking about moving a bit back, but it's fine. I'll figure it out.
First he rips out the shorebirds, now he's gonna rip out the entire grassland.
I'm not ripping it out. I'm moving it a few meters back. That's all that I'm gonna do. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a happy new year. Celebrate in whatever way you want to celebrate. And we hope to see you all in the next year. Bye, everyone.
See you next year.
Bye.
Such a funny joke that no one's ever made before.